Hey kids and cadets, how are you doing today? I am the Sound Disciple, and I am but a humble geek who wants to take his musical opinion and turn it into your musical law. And everyone knows, laws are never broken. Can we cut that? And what I'm here to talk about today is an album that I have been waiting for from one of my favorite artists. And this is an artist that represents everything I love. Dreaming big, loving Chicago, be smart and get an education, and talking to fat hookers. What? That wasn't Lupe? Who the fuck was I listening to? Anyways, it's Lupe Fiasco. That being said, Lupe is known for his great metaphors, his deepness, and is not afraid to be in your face. So when I heard about this album in 2009, I've been ready to listen to it and give it a go. So now I'm about to give you my opinion on L.U.P.N. The Great American... That's not the... What is it? Lasers, that's it. I'm reviewing Lasers. And to save your guys' time, I'm going to be rating it on just 5 simple things. Swag, flow, originality, and beats. Beats! But the sound of this album is actually a little odd, even for Lupe's taste. I understand that Lupe is trying to push hip-hop forward, and that's great. We all want to push hip-hop forward. But you don't push hip-hop forward with auto-tune and kind of shitty techno music. Not saying that that's the whole album. Certain songs in the album have a great synergy and balance with each other, but other songs seemed a bit weird, or forced at least. Another thing that confuses me, Lupe Fiasco is super talented and has super connections. So where the fuck are the guest artists? I mean, Lupe has talent alone, so he doesn't necessarily need guest artists, but one would be nice. I mean, he has Trey Songz and John Legend, which is cool, but no Kanye or Pharrell. It hurts the performance of the album. Sad to say, but it's a small gripe. Lyrics. Once again, Lupe comes up with very solid lyrics. Lyrics that'll hit you hard, that are awesome, and a bunch of other great defining adjectives. But there is a difference in the tone. It's tough to explain. The best way to explain it would be if you're at a poetry slam, and there are 2 artists there. You see, like, one person's all like, deep is understanding of my lyrical rhymes, which try to free you and also take you back in time. And you connect with him, and you understand him, and it's deep. Lupe has some songs like that in this album. There are also some songs that are also like, be free, my brother! Everybody's trying to enslave you! Motherfuck the white man! Go buy my album! Kind of look at him and you're like, it was clever. Good job. I don't know if that's the tone that he wanted to go for, but if it is, it doesn't work. The Cool was filled with metaphors, which, even though confusing, it made you look. It doesn't work. Swag! What do you mean turn down the tone? Swag. Swag of the album is kind of like the beats of the album. It works, but it's so broad it can be confusing. Certain songs where you're just going to load ride to and bump all day, right? But there are certain songs necessarily play with your niggas around, so it'd be like, hey man, this song is alright, what you listening to, man? Oh, you know, Lupe Fiasco, he's on that deep shit. Listen to this track. This ain't Lupe Fiasco, this is techno. Dick. And you don't want those situations. I mean, I get them all the time. I need new friends. Flow. Which brings me to my biggest complaint of the album. The flow from beginning to end. It's hypocritical. How is it hypocritical? Well, let me say it like this. One amazing song he has says, fuck radio, and radio is controlled. But then he creates a song with Trey Songz, which is always on the radio. What? In one song, he's all like, fuck Obama. Well, kind of fuck Obama. He didn't vote for him. But then another song, he imagines an all-perfect utopia with Obama in it. What? And I feel that it's not Lupe's fault. I think some tracks his arm was twisted to make. Which leads me to say this. Fuck you, Atlantic Records. Let the man work. I mean, sure, it kind of takes him forever to work because his mind is so scattered. He does different things. Let the man do what he wants to do. Mixtape should not sound better than the album. Period.com. One thing that I could definitely give the thumbs up for is originality. And that's the thing. This album is ambitious. What a hip-hop album is somewhat supposed to be like. A little less broad, but I like the fact that he tries to push hip-hop forward. Overall, what I have to say is this. While I'm not saying go run out there for the album, I do say buy certain songs. Some of the songs on this album are really, really, really good. Even the best of Lupe, I could say. But, you know, I already said it already 5 times. You don't need to hear it anymore. What this album is giving me, I'm going to give it a rating. My rating system goes like this. At 0 fingers, it's an absolute frisbee, and you'll want to do this to it. Fucking die, album! Piece of shit. And if it's a 5-finger album, it'll make you want to press repeat over and over and over and over. And my thing is this. It is a 3-finger album. You want to play certain songs on repeat, and you'll totally want to discard the rest. Frisbee shit. So, how do you feel about my opinion? Do you think that I'm crazy? Do you think I got it right on the money? How many fingers would you give this album? Tell me what you think at the comments below. And don't be afraid to say your opinion. Just please don't call me a dickhead. It hurts my feelings. So thank you, and that is it, and this is my first video. I hope you come and see me soon for another album.